There was a young man that was at a movie theater and the manager asked him to pull his pants up because he was sagging his pants. Well, you will hear in the clip that the manager felt that he wasn't doing what he wanted him to do and he had him arrested. Let's roll the clip.
What was supposed to be a fun evening with friends at the movies turned into 14-year-old Alonzo Taylor Jr. getting arrested over sagging pants.
This is kind of low, but it's because I was walking, and I don't get how he even seen, like the show was probably about, say, like right here.
Taylor says he couldn't find a belt to wear, and his pants began sagging.
A couple seconds after I walked out from the concessions counter, the manager had walked up and said, "Pull up your pants or you'll be escorted."
The teen believes the manager targeted him because he is black.
I leaned up against the counter and he says, "Well, you're gonna have to leave. I don't care what you did. You're trespassing."
He tells Cake News he followed all of the manager's commands, but was still arrested by Wichita police.
When I got up off the counter, he put me in handcuffs and said, "You're under arrested for trespassing."
His mother, Ruth Dennis, says her son is a good kid who never gets in trouble. She's not mad at police for handcuffing her son, but at the theater.
I just don't want my son's record to be messed up over sagging and be labeled as a trespasser.
Taylor is still shocked by what happened and now doesn't feel welcomed at the East Warren Theater.
If he's there, I honestly don't want to go back. I would rather go to movies even further than that.
If you enjoy the engaging news and information we present on this channel, would you consider partnering with us on Patreon? Your support helps us to remain your go-to source for news and commentary for only $2 or $5 per month. That's less than a cup of coffee. During the YouTube ad crisis, we faced the horrible idea that our show would have to be shut down. But it was great people like you that made the difference and helped to save our show. We want to give a huge thank you to every difference maker that supported us on Patreon, and make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Now, do I believe the young man should have been arrested for that? No, not at all. I mean, because anytime when in relation to us, they ask us to do one thing and then they quickly trying to get the police to do some harm to us. But I want to talk about this sagging of the pants because unfortunately, this stuff is still going on with a lot of young black men and also grown adult black men, unfortunately. Now, we discussed this in the past, but maybe some people who haven't heard this before. The sagging of the pants originally started in jail. This was a jailhouse thing, and only men who were sagging their pants was offering themselves to other men. That's how that started off. If some reason it got out of jail, you had these rappers starting to take this jailhouse culture and bring it out into the mainstream and trying to call sagging a style. Now, no one checked these rappers at that time period when they started to do this. They allowed these rappers to walk around here sagging their pants, not checking them on that's not manhood, not checking them on you know exactly where that come from. Are you that way? And if you are that way, that's your business. But you're not going to sit up here and represent black manhood in that way. No one checked them because in America, especially in the black community, celebrities are just about worshipped and people copy whatever a celebrity do or say, no matter how stupid it is. So you sit here and you have teenage boys and also grown men taking the pants that's supposed to fit them, putting it underneath their behind, and usually they wear a belt with it, but they make sure it's underneath their behind. But yet you say you are a straight male. I question any guy that so-called say he's a straight male, but walking around showing his butt to everybody. I question also a woman or even a teenage girl to think that's okay to pick a guy that think it's okay to walk around with his butt out to the world. He purposely makes sure that his pants is underneath his butt. He wants to show his boxers to everybody. It doesn't make sense. First of all, I can't take any guy serious that do that. I can have any guy working for me to think he's going to come around me like that. I wouldn't allow that in my house at all. No kid or adult going to walk in my house with their pants like that. I go crazy about that. That's not manhood at all. And we as black men need to start checking these issues within our community among the brothers and the young brothers. And also we need the sisters to come in and stop dating these guys. Start calling these guys out. You know how some of y'all like to clown a guy about his shoes? So how some of y'all like to clown a guy about the way he dressed? Start clowning them about sagging their pants. That doesn't make any sense. Why would a guy like that get a woman or any play from a female if he's supposed to be straight? If I was a woman, I would question a guy like that. That is he gay or what he got going on? Because that's not normal. And if he tells you no, he's not gay, well, it makes me think you're bisexual or something. Because who are you showing your butt to? Because women not looking at you for that reason. So what are you who are you showing your butt to? I don't see a bunch of women getting online talking about, I love when a guy sag his pants. Oh, and just describing how the sagging of the pants. I don't see those videos online. So you guys are doing it because you want to do that. It's ignorance to do that. It's trash to do that. And as a parent, to sit there and let your son walk around, to leave your house with his pants like that, something wrong with you too. We got to stop sitting up here coddling things that's mental illness, because it's straight mental illness to walk around like that, in my opinion. That's not normal. Who walks around like that? What self-respecting young man or grown man, which is worse, walking around like that in society? Any business has a right to throw your behind out when you walking in there like that. That is not normal. I take no issue with them telling you you need to leave or pull your pants up. Now, I'm not saying you need to be arrested. Walking around like that, that's a sin and a shame. And we need to keep calling this stuff out. Don't tell me, man, well, I sag my pants, Phil, and I got a job, and I do this and I do that. And you proud of that? Sagging your pants? Because you're going to have them come in this comment section saying that. I do my business, I do this, but yeah, I sag my pants. Why? Why are you sagging your pants? Who you showing your butt to? Or you offering your butt to somebody? If you are, it's your business. But what I'm saying is, if you're not that way, you're not offering your butt to another man, why are you doing it? That's not a style. That's not a style. There's many kind of styles of dress, and that's not one of them. And you notice, you're the one that do it the most. Nobody else do that. You're the one, and the ones that's copying you, they following your lead. Because you're the leader of culture in this country. Nobody else was sagging their pants until you did it. My thing is, if other people gonna copy you, let them copy something good from you, not that mess. This is the most ignorant thing that we have ever allowed in our culture, is sagging of the pants. And we need to end that mess. This stuff needs to be called out. You talk about the feminization of black males, that's part of it. That's feminizing them. You talk about we always dealing with the white supremacy and we in the war and the enemy. The enemy don't respect no man walking around with his butt out on purpose because he's choosing to be. He's effeminate. He's not a man. Who respects that? Nobody respects that. I don't care if you get mad at me what I'm about to say. It's feminine. It's feminine. Women want to show their underwear. Women want to show certain things with their bodies to get your attention. That's not normal for men. That's not a style. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's not a style. It comes from jail originally. We as black men got to start checking other black men. We have to do it. We can't because when these females start trying to say different things to black men, you know it's going to come across the wrong way. We don't want to hear them. We're not going to respond to them. All we're going to do is get pissed off. Fine. I'm a firm believer of men check the men and women check the women. I'm a firm believer of that. So as a black man, I am telling you, stop with the stupidity. Pull your doggone pants up. Parents, don't allow your kids to walk in the house like that. Don't allow their friends to come in your house like that. Pull your pants up. Put a belt on and wear it the correct way. We have to start having some sort of, we talk about black excellence. It's excellence to pull your pants up too. Have some standards for yourself. Have some standards in our community. These women complain on black men. Don't date a black man that's sagging his pants. Don't take him serious. If you want to help end the feminization of black males, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing talked about all of that, the feminization of black males. And as long as we as a community accept that crap, it's going to keep going on. I'm sick of seeing these feminized males in our community walk around like that. We need our brothers to be men. We need that. You know why these folks trying you all the time now? Because they not afraid of you. For what? Who can be afraid of somebody that's walking around with their butt out? Who afraid of that? You're walking around here with these tight pants on like women. You're wearing all these loud colors like women. Well, that's why these white supremacists trying you. That's why they trying you. Them brothers, they wasn't trying like the Panthers and all the other brothers in the 60s. Them brothers wasn't walking around there sagging their pants. They wasn't wearing them old loud color clothes. Them brothers was about the business. We got to change some things up in black manhood. And I'll be the bad guy with this. Call me whatever name you want. At the end of the day, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. We can't have no liberation or progress with a bunch of men walking around here with a butt out to the world. Come on now. We got to grow up. That's promote black manhood for a change. Something that's going to really progress us as a people and liberate our community. I don't care what nobody else say with this. I don't want to hear nobody outside the community tell me a word. I'm talking to black men today. Black parents. It's time to end that sagging. It's so stupid to have that mess going on in our community still to this day. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story with this young man. It's time to end sagging. It's time. We need to grow up. We need to set the record straight on black manhood.